Hello guys, in the last video we have seen how to declare a class and how to declare variables and how to declare methods and how to create object for the class and how to access members of the respective class. So now in this video we are going to see how to declare more than one class and how to create objects for the classes inside the main class and how to access the members of the respective classes. These things here we are going to understand. Good. Let us observe this point here. I want to take two classes now. One is which one? Student class I want to take, and other one is which one? Customer class I want to take, and I want to display both student details and customer details by taking some different classes. If you are using Eclipse IDE to prepare these classes, it is not suggestible to take multiple classes in a single Java file. It is suggestible to take multiple classes in multiple files now. That means per class one file. That means per file one class we have to take there. Right, so now let me show that point particularly. Now this is test.java, just a test class I have prepared now, it's okay. And before that I'll take a small package. Inside this package I want to take multiple classes. Right, so let us understand this clearly. Now first of all, under this src folder I'll prepare a package, src and new. Here I'll go for a package. Now just I want to take some package now. Which package here I want to take there? com.durgasoft just I want to take which one, entities is a package name here I want to take. That's fine. Click on finish. Here entities package is created. Right click on this entities package and new I want to take a class. What will be the class name here? I am going to take now. My class name is which one here? Let's say for example, class name is, first of all I want to take student class and student details I want to maintain. Now click on finish button. Right, so now here we are getting student class now. That's fine. Inside the student class here I need to take which one? Student details. Right, string SID is equal to S-111. Next one is string student name is equal to, let's say for example, Durga, or maybe it's okay, fine. Now I want to take some other data, Anil. Right, sir. Next one is, and string student address is equal to, here just I want to take which one? Hyderabad. That's enough. Only these details here I want to take with respect to the student class I have taken. Next one is, along with the variables directly data I have taken. That's fine. Next one is which one? Then after that I want to prepare a method to display the student details. To prepare a method to display the student details here, what we have to do there? Public void like which one there? Get a student details method. Public void get a student details method. Inside this public void get a student details method, I want to display all the student details. System.out.println of student details. System.out.println of one line space here we provided. Next one is System.out.println of student ID plus, here we need to provide which one? SID. Next one is System.out.println of student name, here we have to provide plus S name. Next one is System.out.println of student address plus SADDR. Like this here we provided data. Student ID, student name and student address. Like this here we are providing data and get student details. It's okay. Now student class I prepared. Now I am able to create object for student class. I can access that directly, get a student details method. It's okay. That we are able to do from our main class and main method. Main class and main method already we are getting inside the test package, that means core package. Now from that core package I am able to get the respective test class. Inside this test class and main method I can access this data. Similarly, I want to prepare customer class also. Some customer class also here I want to prepare. Now let us check this now. In the same entities package, right click on entities package. Right click on entities package, new. Here I want to take which one there? Class. What exactly the class here we are going to be prepared there? Class name is which one? Customer is a class name here. I don't require super class and interface also. Main method is also not required. Just it is a business method. If it is main class, then only we have to select main method. If it is business class, no, not required to select which one can main method. Why? Because business classes are not going to include main method. Main method must be separated. In a separate main class, we have to provide main method. Business classes are business class only, where business logic is going to be provided, not main logic. Try to recognize this. Now if I click on this finish button, with the customer class now, automatically customer class will be created. Alright, so this is customer class. Inside this customer class, similar variables and similar data here I want to provide. First of all, it is like which one there, customer ID is equal to directly data I provided here. Already we understood how I am taking this string of data type here now. Why? Because that which data type we have to take, that is totally depending on which one, which type of data we are representing. On the basis of that data only, we are representing which one they know, respective data type. It's okay. String is CID is equal to C-111. Next one is a string CNAME, customer name is equal to, now just I want to provide which one, like Durga, we want to provide there, that's fine. Next one is a string customer address is equal to, same IDBID here we want to provide. Let's say for example some data, some other data here we want to provide there, Pune, for example. Right, sir. Now customer details here we provided, just simple variables and data, both I provided here. Next one, after completion of this, then what next one here we have to do now? Next one is, I want to declare a method to display this customer details. Now here it will be like which one there, public void get customer details method. Public void get customer details method here that we provided directly. Public void get customer details now. Inside this get customer details method here, what we have to do there, system.out.println of customer details. Next one is system.out.println of line space here we have to provide. Now here I want to display that customer ID, customer name and customer address, and all these things here I want to display. System.out.println of customer ID plus here we need to provide which one there, CID. Next one is system.out.println of customer name and plus CNAME. Next one is system.out.println of customer address here we want to provide there. Right, sir. Now plus here what we have to provide there, and plus CADDR here we have to provide customer details, customer ID, customer name and customer address. Like this here we are providing, that's fine. Alright, sir. Now these details here we are providing public class customer and these variables and these many methods here we provided. Customer get customer details method here we provided. It's okay, fine. Next one is which one, student.java and customer.java that we provided. Now this is about which one, test.java. Inside this test.java, I want to create objects for both the classes and I want to access the respective methods. Now first of all, let me create object for which one there, student. Student std is equal to new student object here I created. This is object creation statement for our class, student class. Now immediately I want to display which one they know, std dot get a student details method I want to call. Then after that one line space here I want to provide. Sys.out.println control space, automatically SOP statement here we are able to get sysout and control space we are able to get the sys.out.println. So one line space here we are able to get. Next one is I want to prepare which one they know, customer object. Customer object here I want to create customer CUST cust is equal to new customer object here we have to prepare. Right, sir. Both are provided. Customer CUST is equal to new customer. Customer object here we prepared. After getting this customer object, then what about the next one here now? Next one is, and customer details here I want to display customer dot get customer details that we have to provide. That's fine. Automatically two student object and as well as customer object is created where class level variables and their data will be stored. Then after that when we call get customer details and get student details, automatically in the respective class respective get student details method and get customer details methods are executed. By the execution of that, automatically the respective data will be displayed directly. Now let us check this. If we run this example here we are having a button. If we run this example, automatically here we are able to get which one, student details and as well as which one they know, customer details. Now student ID is S-111, student name is Anil, and student address is Hyderabad. Similarly, here what we are getting, customer ID is which one? C-111, customer name is Durga, and customer address is which one there? Pune. Here we are getting directly. So this is a way to use any number of classes in our Java applications, any number of classes and any number of methods here we are able to use, and we are able to access the respective methods directly. This is another example for classes, how to declare classes and how to access the members of the classes directly.